Good morning. It's about 10 to 8 on Friday morning. Welcome to my Friday. I am in bed. I am reluctantly up. The van is coming today. The van with my daughter's pre-filled refrigerated injections that I need to take in and put in the fridge immediately when it comes, and it's coming any time from 7:46 a.m. between that and 9:46. So oh delight, had to get up early. I say early, it's not most people's early, but I was working late to about 11:15 doing music arrangements last night. Yeah, which was fun, but I haven't finished it, so I'll do some more of that later today. I feel wrecked. I'm not a morning person, I tell you what. Well, I went to bed about 1, I think, so yeah, I haven't had enough sleep. I don't feel ready to concentrate. That's the thing, when I don't have enough sleep, it's not like, oh good, I'll just get cracking on a bit earlier, and I can't get my brain in gear for a while. Maybe I'll go and make some coffee and try and wake myself up a bit. 20 to 9, the injections have just come. Got a new sharps bin as well, that lives on top of the fridge. So that wasn't too bad. I could have had an extra hour's sleep, but you just never know with deliveries, do you, when they're going to come. I'm working my way through a cup of coffee. Anyway, I'm starting to feel a bit more with it. Excuse the hair, I've just taken the hat off. I slept in a hat last night. I don't know why, it was just cold. But there we are. It's just gone 25 to 12 now. I've got my vlog up. I've had a bath and hair wash, had my breakfast, and I'm about to go and do my flute practice now. I'm making myself a little cup of tea to take down with me. I normally cut that out, but actually, it's kind of relevant to what I was about to say, so I might leave it in today. I always cut my coughs out because I don't think anyone wants to listen to coughing. But I was going to say I'm excited to get back to my flute playing because I've had a few days off because I basically got a bit worn out and my poor old poor old chest is in bits with all too much flute playing and singing. But anyway, I'm easing back in now. I've still got this cough though. It's a wheezy one. I actually have asthma, but I think because of the flute playing, I think because of the flute playing, I don't normally have symptoms of it. But if I get a virus or something, I can have like a residual ultra sensitivity afterwards, and I'll be a bit wheezy for some weeks or months afterwards. And I've had this since that sickness that I had quite a few weeks ago now. I don't even know what it was, whether it was a bug or food poisoning, but ever since then I've had this sort of asthmatic-y wheeze again. I'm fine, I'm not like compromised, I'm not in any danger, I don't think. It's not bad, but it does interfere with the flute playing, and cold air sets it off. Like, I just went down into the cellar, it's 18 degrees or something in the cellar, it's like a couple of degrees cooler than down here, and that's enough to set it off. Whenever I open the fridge, breathe in the fridge air, that sets it off. It's temperature. When I go into Ivy's house, because it's a bit cooler than mine, I usually start coughing, but he always puts the heating on for me, bless him, because I get so cold there. But anyway, right, I should stop rambling on now, shouldn't I, and go and get my flute out. Back down in the cellar, metronome well and truly on. I've been having a go at the Take On Me thingy. There's just one bit, which is on the keyboard, like there's an instrumental section. I don't know how well you know the Aha track, Take On Me, but there's a bit in the instrumental section in the middle where the keyboard goes, except this isn't the speed. I've got my metronome on slowly, so I'm practicing it slowly as I can do it perfectly, and then I'm going to just notch it up a bit to the full speed, which is 169. Sorry, excuse me a minute. 169. Ooh, I haven't got exact science on this metronome. It's about that. It's going to be a bit of a challenge, so a little bit of scales practice for Imo. The thing is actually, it is a scale called a chromatic scale, which I can do perfectly well, but because there's one little bit in it which isn't chromatic, that's what throws me, because my fingers want to do what they're used to practicing. So I got to reprogram my brain. Thank goodness for sanity-saving tea. It'll be easier with the breathing when it's faster. I've been playing along with myself. I've recorded myself playing the other parts. It's just, because I was getting a bit lost with this chromatic-y run because it's so samey all the time. But I'm actually finding it's quite clashy once it gets here. And in the record, it's really fading out dramatically. So I think I'm going to cut a bit of it out and fade it dramatically here because it just sounds, ew. We'll see how it goes with the rest of the ensemble, I think, because it's sounding a bit dodgy with just the two parts in isolation. It's like, Well, I spent about an hour on that one section, more or less just that one section. I had to go over the other bits as well, but they were so much easier I didn't really hang about on them. I've improved so much since I first started playing it today. Believe me, I was doing it up to speed with the metronome just now and it sounded fine. So I can't believe it. It was like just in the last couple of minutes of the hour, it just suddenly went boom, click, into place. So yeah, really pleased about that. I am going to spend another, I don't know, 5 or 10 minutes just going through some tunes that my other band sent me yesterday to learn. I haven't got to learn them till like July or something, but I'm just going to have a go through them now because they came and I'm curious. Then I'm going to stop for lunch. That sound is that microwaving. I'm having my reduced to clear macaroni cheese for lunch. I know it's a load of old rubbish really, but I'm going to enjoy it. And I'm going to eat melon afterwards because I've got a load of melon to eat and it's going to go off if I don't. Excuse the cough. Right, I really enjoyed playing through those polkas, new ones for my other Katie band to learn. So yeah, I had a preliminary play through all those. No problem, they're not hard at all, so that's fine. What else am I going to tell you? Oh, my daughter's on her way. She's coming back by mid-afternoon today. My boyfriend's coming tonight as well, so I'll be feeding them all later. Oh, I've got to get some tuna out of the freezer to defrost because I said I'd do the mashed potatoes because I've got a load of peeled, reduced to clear potatoes yesterday, so they'll be perfect for mashing, won't they? So I'm going to do that with cheesy mash and yoghurt and nutritional yeast flakes in and a bit of salt and pepper, delicious, butter, etc. And yeah, some of the veg that I also got reduced to clear yesterday because why not? It'll be very nice all together. I think everyone will enjoy that. So my daughter and I are being really blighted at the moment by rail replacement buses. We're feeling a bit kind of stranded. I mean, we're not. We can still go into Cardiff and further, and therefore further afield, because Cardiff's like the epicentre, so if you can get into Cardiff you can get almost anywhere on public transport that you can get to on public transport. And I've been looking on the app to see how long it's going to last for, and it looks like it's weeks and weeks and weeks and weeks. So anyway, I don't know, I feel a bit like I should just capitalise on the opportunity to do more stuff at home and in the home for the time being until I can get more mobile again. But I mean, I can get more mobile, it's just when I'm on a bus, the bus journey is double the amount of the train time, and the train time is quite a lot already. But when I'm on a train, I can work, I can get my laptop out, I can do editing, or I can, you know, do bits and bobs. When I'm in a bus, I could do a bit of Duolingo, but I have to keep stopping and starting and looking out the window because I get travel sick otherwise. But yes, you don't want to see the state of my kitchen. It's all messed up again. I suppose I could quickly put the clean things away and the dirty things in the dishwasher while that's just finishing up. And then I'll feel a bit better about it all, won't I? There, that's looking a bit better. I mean, I haven't done everything. I need to do the pans, but looking better. There we are, and that's lime pickle on it. I know, many people think I'm insane for putting that on macaroni cheese, but oh, it's a mouth-watering combination. Dinner's eaten. And I'm already thinking about the next meal. I'm defrosting some tuna for later. My battery's gone in my cellar clock. I need to sort that out. This is where I keep my batteries in here. This old box from Hyper Value or something that I got years ago. Have we got the right sort? Yes, we have got the right sort. I only need one, I think. I think I need one. Right, can we get that? Oh, blimey, that's a bit stiff. I must be doing it wrong. Surely I'm doing that wrong. Why is that not coming out? Oh, there we are. Oh, flipping heck. It's going to break my nail, that is. Can't believe what a big fuss I'm making over this. Thought it was going to be a quick job. All right, there we are. These are the little Asda cheap alarm clocks. God, this is crazy. Why is that so stiff? Ah, look, he's got a little thingy. Oh, that's a bit weird. Ah, that's all I had to do. Right, well, there we are. What time is it now? It's 10 to 2. Now, I've got a belly full of food, and it's the absolute worst time to go and practice singing, but it kind of fits into my day conveniently, so I'm going to go do it now anyway. My daughter's back for the weekend. I've lost track of what the time is. What time is it? It's 10 to 3. My daughter's just come in. She's back for the weekend. Well, actually, no, she got in about half an hour ago, and I've been sat down having a break and chatting to her and catching up. And it's made me feel all finishedy for the week, and I'm just not. I got loads of stuff to do still. I had an inquiry for a gig this week, and I've checked everybody's availability earlier in the week, been corresponding back and forth, doing quoting and everything. They'd gone with another band, so now I've had to just message everybody again. So, right, it's not happening. Erase it out of your diaries, all that sort of stuff. So sometimes you do admin for gigs and then it doesn't end up happening, so you don't get paid for that kind of bit of the admin then if they don't come to fruition. I suppose it's like putting in quotes and then you don't necessarily get the job. Anyway, I have got next on my list I'm being a bit naughty with it. I've got lots of really boring things that I should probably be doing, like tax returney sort of stuff, that kind of stuff. But I just don't want to. I'm really in the mood to just crack on with my music arrangements, and we're rehearsing next week with the pub band. So I want to get it so that we can plough straight on with some new repertoire. So if I can get it all ready in advance, that will really speed things up, make it a productive rehearsal. So I am going to go and get on with what I was doing last night until about 11:15, which is a Coldplay number. It's very fun. I'm going to go carry on with it now. Hello, it's 5:15 now. Well, I didn't do the arranging I was going to do, but I actually did some different music notation-y work instead for a different band, because there were 4 really short things that I knew I could get done quite quickly. So sometimes it's just nice to do short things and then you can tick them off your list. But you know what? I'm so tired after my lack of sleep. All I want to do now is just crash out on my bed and watch some videos for a while. Actually, I could do with a nap, but the problem is it takes me so long to go to sleep. It's not very time efficient. So if I lie down for an hour, it'll probably take me an hour to get to sleep, and then it'll be time to get up. So it's just a waste of time, apart from the fact that you do get a bit of a rest. I am going to go watch videos, so I'll speak to you later. I'm going to eat melon. Oh, and by the way, you know I lost a booking, a Kaylee booking for, well, it was for the autumn actually. Well, I had one come in to replace it on exactly the same day, and I was looking at the details and I thought, that's the same booking. They've just given it to one of my bands and not the other one. So I've ended up with it anyway, but I feel sorry for the others. Oh dear. Good morning. It is Saturday morning now. I had a bit of a gap from vlogging, so my daughter came in and I sat and chatted to her for quite a while. I had a little bit of a catch up because I hadn't seen her all week. Her assessments went well. I think she just wants a duvet weekend, frankly. I mean, I don't know. I'll see if she wants to go out for lunch or anything like that, but I don't think she's going to. I think she's been away all week. She just wants to be at home. My boyfriend came as well. So me and Izzy had dinner first together and a lovely long chat afterwards for like an hour or something, and then my boyfriend came and he'd said, look, it's getting later and later and later, so can you just plate me up a meal and I'll have it microwaved when I come. So he did as well, so he enjoyed that, and we sat and chatted. We watched a bit of telly and went to bed, and we've got up a while ago. We've had a couple of coffees. I haven't finished my second one yet. We've just been sat on the sofa just chit-chatting, and he's had to go now. He's left at about 11:15. He's gone just about 10 minutes ago. I have got a free weekend. I don't have any gigs this weekend. I mean, you know, it would have been nice to have the income, but on the other hand, it is lovely to have a rest as well and not be rushing off anywhere. I'm not meeting with the gal pals because they're not available this weekend, so it would have been nice to have them over actually and not be having to cut it short and rush off to a gig. But anyway, that's not happening. Izzy's still fast asleep, and she'll probably be still fast asleep for ages, knowing Izzy, because she's catching up on sleep because she gets up so early for college, and yeah, is always ready for a good lie-in at the weekend. I will probably be doing a lot of music arranging, I think, today. I might nip out, I don't know, we'll see. I'll decide as I go along. I could do with putting all my laundry away. I've got such a mountain. It's upstairs, you can't see it at the moment. And what else? I sorted my bedding out because I've just got the shelves are empty up in my bedding cupboard, and it's piled up somewhere else. I could do with organising it, so I might do that later. We'll see how the mood takes me. Gotta love Saturday mornings, nice and relaxed here, have some coffee. Wow, look at this clothing mountain. I've got a lot to put away. That's all bedding that I took out of my cupboard the other day, and I've got some more downstairs still in packaging. There's something very rare going on outside at the moment. A blue sky. Well, it's rare for Wales anyway. So very unbelievably, I've actually got washing on the line, drying in the sunshine. Oh, it's nearly dry, hasn't even been out that long. So of course I put another wash on quick smart. There's a rug in there I've been meaning to do for ages. I did a dishwasher load and that's drying. We generated some more washing up. I've been editing in bed in my pyjamas and drinking cups of tea and having an absolute lovely time of it. I just feel like at the moment I want a bit of a Saturday. I want a bit of a rest. So I'm kind of just pottering around and just doing things as I feel like doing them rather than following a list or a schedule today. But there is something I want to do, and that's pop to Wilco. See if I can get some wildflower seed scatter for my little patch of earth out there. My daughter's crashing around in the bathroom. That little patch of earth down there. I've got an idea about what I want to do. I can't remember if I said exactly. I probably said about the wildflowers. I want to fill up every bit of dug earth, but also I want to get a bit of some sort of mesh with quite wide gaps, like that sort of size in it. Something that's not going to poison the soil. I don't know if you can get something plastic. My boyfriend's going to look into it for me. He's going to measure it and have a think. But I want to wedge it in. I don't want to film the actual thing because it looks disgusting. It would be a futile mission to keep digging the cat poo out because they just refilling it faster than I could possibly keep on top of it. So I just need to stop it happening in a non-offensive to the cat's way. Well, this probably is offensive, but anyway, I want to get this bit of, I don't know, fencing or something, but I want to wedge it in at an angle. IB thinks I could actually put brackets in and fix it there with a hinge so it can lift up and down, but I want to have it so that they can't really access the soil. I think if I just have seeds sprinkled, they'll grow up through the mesh and you won't see the mesh eventually, but cats won't be able to access the earth. This is what I'm planning to do. Whether it'll work, I don't know. I've never heard of such a thing before, but it probably happens, I don't know. A diagonal sort of angle so they'd be slipping and sliding if they tried to get on it and their feet would just go through it. I'm not like trying to trick them and make them have an accident. I think the cats will see it and think, well, I'm not walking on that, because I think they've got common sense and they're autonomous, you know, intelligent beings, and we'll just not walk on it and find probably someone else's garden to crap in, which isn't very nice. I don't really want them to be crapping in anyone's garden. Maybe we should just have like community, neighbourhood, outdoor cat crapping in areas, because this is a problem everywhere. Anyone who lives in a city or a town is gonna have trouble growing veg in their gardens because the neighbours' cats are just gonna come and infiltrate them. I'm gonna stop talking about that rather unsavoury topic. Oh, look what I did. I'm such a silly Billy. I was looking at my little oven mitts and I was thinking they do half look like teeth, and so I went in the craft drawer, didn't I? I just had to do it. Hello. And another silly thing I did. Now, I do this kind of thing when I've got Izzy around, because I leave a little ridiculous art installations, if you want to call it that, to just amuse her. And she never even comments on it. She's so used to it. But I thought I would make Aira a little bed there. Tuck her in. You comfy in there? Yes. I'm going to tackle clothing mounting first though, and then I'm going to pop to Wilko. I bought my daughter some pyjamas from Home Bargains the other week and she absolutely loved the bottoms but does not like the top. She's rejected it. I'm going to try it on. I think that's going to fit me. If it'll fit me, I'll have the top and she can have the bottoms. Oh yeah, that's fine. Excellent. It's very nice and soft, I'll have you know. I better check whether that's okay. Yeah, she said that's fine. We're kind of nearing the bottom. I'm keeping on going. Oh my gosh, I reached the bottom of the basket. I can't believe it. I washed my telescopic duster thingy. Oh, and I put this to one side. It's my dress that I bought from a charity shop. I didn't get to try it on because there wasn't a trying on room in there. It was only like £2 or £3. It was in Pontypridd. And when I got it home and tried it on, it was just too gappy at the top. It was like exposing my bra and I didn't really want to wear a t-shirt under it. So I'm going to fold it up and put it in the charity bag and take it down shortly now when I go downtown. That's done, so I'll hang that out shortly. It's messy in here, isn't it? There's my naked duster. Boo! I like that you can get it off and clean it. It's much nicer than those old-fashioned feather dusters that could never be cleaned, really. Oh, in you go. You can get these on Amazon, I've noticed. I'll just quickly pop that back. I'm going to quickly just bring in any laundry that's dry, hang out any laundry that's wet. I'm going to hoover very quickly just downstairs and then pop to Wilko. Such a novelty to be able to dry stuff on the line. That's dry. I can't believe it. There's my few little bits to take to the charity shop. I know I'm going to have a lot more to take down when I do my big child goes to uni declutter. I'm in Wilko and they've got a wild seed section. They've got these shaker boxes. That's exactly what I want. They're £3. Flower, seed shaker, butterfly and bee. Wildflowers. Well, I think I want butterfly and bee, really. We want to encourage those pollinators, don't we? Excellent. Right, I'm going to get that. And I want to get some compost as well because I haven't planted my little coriander and basil yet. That one's a £5 there for 25 litres. I wanted a smaller one, really. I only want a little bit. I've got my rucksack with me to carry it home. I think it'd probably wedge in. Oh, okay, I'm going to get it. Ooh. I love gazing at the stationery in shops and just, I could spend ages looking at it. I probably don't need any, although I might, but I want to check what I've got first. I think when I have my big declutter, when my daughter goes to uni, loads of stationery is going to come out of all the crevices in my house and I'm going to have a massive collection. I just got back, I was out in the garden, I fixed my broken hose pipe, well I chopped a bit off the end of it that had holes in, and I've lost my hose pipe squirty endy thing. Anyway, I've sprinkled seeds all over the bed and then I've watered it a bit, the door's opening. And I'm actually going to go to McDonald's with my daughter now because I wanted to do something with her. I said, do you want to come and eat out? And gave her a choice of where to go, and that's what she picked. I'm not sure if that is meant for chips. I think it was meant for the drinks, but it seems to keep them upright, so okay. As he's having nuggets with ketchup on shore. There we are. Mmm. Ta-da! It's all coming out. The McFlurries are here. What have I got? A Whisper of Gold. Yeah, I wanted a cream egg one, but they're all sold out. I haven't had one of these for absolutely ages, but the last time I had it, they were like plastic spoons, but now this is like a very, very hard cardboard, isn't it? As Isabel noticed. Ooh, made from paper, it says on it. Oh, there. I don't suppose it's coming out. It's about 10 to 8 now. I'm back, got the washing in. There it is, more washing to put away now. Oh, well, there's not much though, is there? Look what we got from Tesco. After McDonald's, I had my daughter with me and I clobbered her. I said, should we go and buy some towels for uni? And she chose these lovely bright yellow ones. So there's like a hand towel that she can, you know, use for her hands, but also use for her hair. And 2 bath sheets. So they're very big and luxurious. Totally more than she really needs. I think they were £9 and I think they were a £5. They are slightly posher ones than the standard ones. And she also got that colour as well. So I've just wrapped it up in this to keep the dust off it, and that's going to go upstairs in her uni box. She's definitely living her best life today. My friend has come and collected her and taken her and her daughter to a movie tonight. So I don't know what they're going to see, but hopefully they'll enjoy that. I am going to have a real blobbing out evening this evening. That's what I want to do. I'm going to blob out and watch videos, and that's all I'm going to do. But thank you so much for watching this video. Could you please give it a like if you happen to like it? Subscribe down below for more videos from me, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!